Hindi ko alam ano nangyari. Biglang nag-stop yung stream, gago. Nag-stop bigla eh. Ewan ko bakit. Takting yan. Oh, bakit biglang nawala ang putik? Bakit biglang nawala ang putik? Okay naman eh. Okay naman eh. Baga tayo. NBA ako. Hindi ako na mag-Dota. Tayo na yun. NBA ako. I can't lose. Tayo na, copyrighted ako kanina dahil dito eh. Ayop yan. Nakaka-copyright ako. Tayo na yun. Visit eh. Ang dami nila oh. MP.
Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason. And if you let him establish himself in the paint and seal you off, you're done. He's gonna put you in the basket. MP, nice of you to join us. Take a seat. As I was saying, Miles Stone is the focus. You gotta front him, denying the entry pass, but that means you have to be prepared to help. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And look, don't let him lure you to sleep. And I know he seems like a laid-back surfer dude, but he is a killer. You don't get to be 23rd in the nation and not be locked in every moment, and he is. hesitate, he's at the hoop. Do everything with a purpose. All right, time for warm-ups.
Let's get it, y'all. Let's go.
MP, hang back for a second.
MP.
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but it
You're
won't
not
happen
playing
again.
today.
What? Coach, come
You
on,
know
please.
the rules.
Okay, I messed up. But, Coach, this is the biggest game on our schedule. And you know how many scouts are out there.
I do. And they are going to see the players who cared enough to show up on time.
And I'm not fighting you on that. I deserve to be suspended. I'm just asking that you do it another game. Coach, I need this one.
You know how many kids I sent to the NBA?
I don't know a lot.
13. And I did it by holding them accountable.
This is unfair.
No exceptions, MP. You're late, so you are sitting.
Damn, bench ako.
And if you think that's unfair, then you have a lot more growing up to do than you realize. You're in street clothes today.
Bench ako guys, putik yan.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Milestone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, kicks it out, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Good
And-
game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your rankings are going to drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've got to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up, and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Tangay na mo. Suspended ka kasi. Tanga-tanga mo eh. Suspended. Shaders pa to, pre. Tagal pa to.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow.
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the Attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond in the rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An Attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I've messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. So the look at the Union Elite, Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell are the guards. Jake Bird and Brandon Harris make up the wings, and then there's Big MP patrolling the middle. And the attack from Sac with another bucket right there. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops through their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force. Carrington, like a good highlighter, gets into streaks from distance. He loves to set up from the outside. Right now, he's showing everyone what he can do.
And MP throws it down.
And plays like that show you what a skilled passer he is.
Martinez outside. Carrington for 3. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And Diaz. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Joe, when you play the point, teams are going to get physical with you when you bring it inside. Not a problem for Diaz that time.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now Harris. Kicks it to Mitchell. Park down low that time and gets hit with the 3-second call. The attack from Sac leading. Carrington outside. Lund. Lund inside. MP with the block. Mitchell outside to the paint, tipped. And they're on the break. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly.
Muscling through the contact, they call the foul, and he's on the way to the line.
That's a grown man play by Harris right there. Excellent work fighting through the physical coverage.
Here's Mecca. And here's Carrington. Inside. Lund. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Honestly, guys, I'm not even sure Lund feels the contact.
Diaz with it. Great D that time from Austin Lund. Here's Mecca. Diaz covering. Diaz with the block. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Here's Mecca. Pass to Carrington. Tries the spin move. Hilton. There's the 3. Oh, and almost a 4-point play right there. But instead, he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
At his height, Lund shots are difficult to contest.
Substitution for the attack from Sac. Substitution for Union Elite.
Now here's Mitchell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Carrington for 3, hits the three-pointer.
This offense is at its best, and Carrington is shooting the three with confidence.
MP outside. Bird outside. Kicks it to Mitchell. Here's MP. And they double up MP. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Position for the attack from Sac.
Jump ball tapos side.
Now Harris. Guarded by Carrington. 3 on the clock. For 3, it's Mitchell. Mitchell on the wing. Finds Bird. Back to Mitchell. Robert. Mitchell
Lakad, lakad.
outside. Screen by MP. Shoots over Pagan. Outside for Harris. Mitchell. Bird outside. And Union Elite knocked down another 3.
Jake
Totally in control right there. Jake looking like another Bird right there.
Here's Olsen. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
And threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Pass to MP. Now here's Robert. Back to MP. Up and in for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 5. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
This is what we talk about. Strong fundamentals, and he takes it up strong.
You want to get him the ball at the rim as often as possible.
Yeah, that's the right offensive approach for this squad.
Carrington shot falls.
You must chase Carrington off that three-point line, or guess what? He's going to keep punishing you from there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. MP with the look. It's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He's only missed 2 from the floor. 6 for 8.
He's relentless on the glass, and this team feeds off that energy.
On the wing, it's Martinez. Lund with the pick. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Union Elite on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back in just a moment. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from SAC and the Union Elite. SAC trailing here, and in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now here's Diaz. Pagan defending. Harris outside. Mitchell now covered by Martinez. And it's good for 2.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Pass to Carrington. To the inside. Lund, that's good.
Kasi breakdown
Well, he's
pala
known
yun.
for being a 3-and-D guy. Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
Union Elite trailing here. Now MP. Now Harris. Shoots it over Lund. And the shot is good, dropping off the front of the rim and in. And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack the defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from the scoring big man.
Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington, and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few, and he can wreck you on both ends. A very unique wing in this league.
MP with the bucket.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
And so here it's Sack. Martinez outside. Down low. It's stolen by Harris.
Drive.
Mitchell on the wing. Now covered by Martinez. From the baseline.
Nice.
There's another one for the Union Elite.
Mitchell under control nicely for the basket.
Here's Carrington. 23 points in the game. Lund misses. Mitchell on the wing. Now covered by Martinez. Outside Diaz. MP. The pick from Harris. To the middle. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
Lund. And Lund slams it in.
That is
Kasi
a
break them, boy.
sweet-looking one-handed slam.
When the game is this close, he's someone you can really rely on.
Absolutely, and great to have such a dependable finisher.
And time called here, Union Elite.
Lapit na.
So it's both teams making a change here. Union Elite leading this one. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Here's MP. Yes, for basket number 9. He's shooting 9 of 11 from the floor.
That is exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for the pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Martinez outside. Shoots over Mitchell. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
Making the save. One was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Doing some prospect watch here. MP and Carrington both holding their own.
Well, you knew that coming into this one, MP and Carrington would each be critical for their teams to win. And thus far, they have not disappointed. And I bet they ramp it up even further down the stretch.
To the left wing. Outside Pagan. Pass to Martinez. Off the mark there with the 3. And so Union Elite has it here. They lead by 4. Back to Diaz. Robert.
When you just look at him, his size, his frame, Robert should go inside and force the issue.
First team foul.
He misses the free throw. Both teams making some changes here. And the attack from Sack, call time here.
For Union Elite. Timeout.
Here's Walker. To the inside. MP with the look. Lays it up and banks it in.
MP.
And that makes it a tie ball game.
That basket just wouldn't have been possible without the nice pass inside.
They set a pick. Carrington for 3. MP grabs the miss. Right side Harris. Here's Kolish. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
This game's taken on a completely new feel since halftime.
Definitely, the energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break.
Now Carrington. Pass to Hilton. Here's Mecca. Carrington for 3. Branham Harris with some nice D. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution. A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Sack trailing here. Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
Looking to break up the momentum.
Yeah, some things to hash out for sure.
Martinez. Michael Pagan. Substitution for Union Elite.
Martinez.
Oh. Ha. Ay, gogi.
The
Ano ko
bucket is good, and he'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Mitch Mitchell.
It was a huge moment for Martinez, and you know, he did not disappoint. That was really nicely done.
MP outside. Kicks it to Mitchell. Buries it from down low.
Even with all his talented teammates around him, Mitchell's ready to go solo when the situation calls for
2
it.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Carrington. The three. The shot comes out.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
Here's the hook. And MP with the nice bucket inside.
That hook shot was softer than whipped cream and cotton balls. His post game simply fantastic.
Martinez outside. Pagan. Returns it to Martinez. And again, the attack from Sack, no good.
Kain ako guys.
Diaz with it. Pass to MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, and they'll take that shot anytime they can get it.
There's not a lot of time to get this one back under control.
They need to work quickly here, that's for sure.
And the attack from Sack, call time here. And it's Sack with the ball. Back to Lund. Pass to Carrington. Banked in off the glass. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
And now they decide to intentionally foul.
Michael Pagan. Second personal foul.
Here's Diaz. And an intentional foul right there.
Michael Pagan. Third personal foul.
And so Union Elite has it here. 6-point game.
Ano yun? Pala ko na pull niya.
And Pagan picks up the foul. And so he's picked up the final foul, and he'll have to sit out the rest of this one.
At the line for Union Elite, Lune Diaz. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And it's Sack's ball. Here's Mecca, outside Carrington. No good there with the triple. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. And that one's good from MP.
MP.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Brick.
And Drexel Carrington with the triple.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Martinez. First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Mitchell. for 2.
And so he drops both of them.
Timeout
And
on
it's an
court.
8-point game. And the attack from Zach call time here. What's your thoughts here, guys?
And they're going to try to come up with a good play here.
Yeah, they should. They're not going to get too many more chances.
Pass to Lund. So it's Union Elite picking up the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie, and just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course.
Good game, y'all.
Game, yeah?
MP! Hey, what up, man?
Hey, Mr. Kelly. You gotta start letting me know when you're gonna pull up.
Come on. You're my client now, all right? I show up for my clients.
Hey, well, how did I look out there tonight?
Solid, solid. If you keep that up, you got a pretty good chance of making the All-Star team.
Not quite good enough, but no worries. I'm gonna make my case.
You got one more game against a top prospect. That's how you're gonna do it.
Right. Devontae Mills. I almost played with those guys.
Then you know all about it.
Exactly. I'm not gonna lose.
Last game na to. Devontae Mills.
Hey, Devontae, what's good, bro?
What's up, MP?
Man, you know, it's crazy. I almost came this close to playing with the High Flyers.
Yeah, I heard. You messed up. You know how many easy buckets I could have given you?
Wow.
And I still can't figure out why a guy like you would want to run with a bunch of stuffy dudes like that.
Hey, yo, chill, bro. I'm glad things are going great for y'all, but things are going great for us, too. It was nothing personal, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just saying that you made a mistake. I'm gonna show you out there in a minute, though. Make it real easy for you to understand.
No cap? That's how you feel, bro?
That's how I feel.
Ayun o, bitter ang puta.
This is gonna be fun.
Aba, big team card.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove are out on the wings, and it's Leon Callahan holding down the middle. So the look at the Union Elite, Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell are the guards. Jake Bird and Brandon Harris make up the wings, and then there's Big MP patrolling the middle. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
Good on the buckets.
MP.
Now the High Flyers with it. 4-point game. Pass to Gov. Mills outside. That three off the mark. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Screen by MP. From down in the low post, it goes.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play. And you can feel them picking up steam now.
Really falling into a nice rhythm as they add to their lead.
Mills has it. Pass to Gov. Knocked away. It's stolen by Harris. Outside Diaz. Harris outside. MP defended now by Callahan with just 5 to shoot. For 3, it's Mitchell, and it's rebounded by O'Neal. Over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
MP, he's covered by Gov. MP with the bucket.
They've come out fast and furious. This game already looks like a mismatch.
Sure, there's obviously plenty of time left to play, but this one's showing the early signs of what's usually a blowout.
Now here's Mills, looking for his first basket, still in this one.
From short range, Callahan nearly unstoppable. One of the biggest players at this.
Both teams making some changes here. Timeout called, the High Flyers talk things over.
Time call.
And it's High Flyers with the ball. They trail by 9. Pass to Brock. Back to Mills. Now Brock. Outside O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Mills. No good on the 3. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Now the High Flyers with it. Inside. And he dunks it down.
They'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
The deficit will go away quickly if he does.
The jab, the cross. I like the way he capped that drive off. A one-hand punch.
Back to Mitchell. Passes to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Here's Dunn.
Double A, no?
Left side, O'Neal. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Mitchell's shot is off. The High Flyers trailing. Puts it up from 17, and that one's good. It's Mills.
Taking what the D gives him. That's smart basketball. That's Devontae Mills.
Outside, Harris. Chalk up 2 right there.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Pass over to Casey. Back to Mills. Shoots over Mitchell. MP grabs the miss. And Union Elite has possession. They have a 9-point lead. Ball stolen. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Outside, Harris. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
From mid-range, Harris is able to showcase his size and skill.
Outside Mills. Lets the floater go. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. So we conclude the first half. Union Elite ahead, up by 11. And we'll be back in just a moment. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Bird outside. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Making the most of a close-range look. Bird did not want to waste that shot.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Mills outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brock outside. Nice D from Brandon Harris. And Union Elite with possession. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Knocks down the long J.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
Back to Gov. MP with the block. And that one's out of bounds. The High Flyers will retain possession here. And it's High Flyers with the ball. It's a 16-point game. 6 to shoot. Here's Brock outside. Good work defensively by Mitch Mitchell. To the inside. And that one's good from MP.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
On the wing, Brock. Outside, O'Neal. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Past MP. Back to Mitchell. Now MP. Soft touch off the glass and in.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
And here's Gov. Back to Mills. To the middle. Gov. And it's blocked by Harris.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
And the High Flyers call time here.
Crush to ako nung kanina, umiiyak na siya.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. The high flyers with another miss.
And most days, that would be his shot. Not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him. The feed and the finish. Nice dish by Diaz.
This high flyer squad is struggling. And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the high flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch. And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Almadawi kept alive. And that one's good.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Now a timeout called by Union.
Substitution for Union Elite. Timeout on the court.
And so Union Elite has it here. There's Walker. MP down low. And he wills that one in, right in off the back iron.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Kicks it to El Madawi. And he lobs it up. Dives for it. MP with the steal. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Good!
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
There's Walker. Past MP. Pulled in by Casey.
That's too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive on his finishes.
Defensive foul.
Sayang. Ito tinagalan ko pindi.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First one for him falls. That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's Walker. Passes to MP. And the layup's good off the glass.
Can't allow him to get the second chance opportunities. You see why.
Now here's Callahan. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Substitution for the High Flyers. Nathan O'Neal.
Brock outside. 5 to shoot. Back to O'Neal. The High Flyers with another miss.
He just doesn't look confident right now, and it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
Out to the right wing. Down low. MP with the look. Banked in off the glass.
The best way to run a low-risk offense is to get high percentage looks.
Now here's Mills. Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes.
MP grabs the miss. Union Elite with the ball. To the paint. And the dunk by MP.
Good-looking dunk on display right there, using just one hand to finish it off.
He just makes it look so effortless, even when he's going up with force.
Part of what makes him stand out is the versatility on his dunks. It's so impressive.
Back to Mills. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Here's Walker. MP left side. And they double up MP. And the shot goes down.
MP.
They're really on the back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor, things are just not going their way.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's Gov throwing it down.
Oh my
Naglalabas
goodness,
kayo,
the more
30
highlight reel
yung ano.
plays Gov makes, the more attention he'll get. Great catch on the alley-oop.
Past MP. Plays it up and banks it in.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
And here's Gov, covered by Robert. Fades away, and the high flyers tack on 2 more.
I like when he looks to take these shots. Ben Gov, great touch from the mid-range.
MP on the left side. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
You believe he's scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
And here's Brock. Gov up top. Bullock pulls it in.
You need a better look than that, Jay.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP played tonight, making an impact for this Union Elite team. You can tell the guys look to him for inspiration. Maybe I will too, because not to mention the offense, the defense, the effort. It was everything tonight.
You gotta like MP's chances to land on an NBA roster someday, Danny. And on the other side, Devontae Mills, he's also showing what he's got.
Yeah, you especially like his leadership and his unselfishness on the court. He couldn't quite make enough plays for the High Flyers to win, but scouts certainly know who he is.
And that's gonna do it tonight, folks. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
My man MP. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Thanks, Mr. Kelly. Hey, I told you couldn't guard me.
Well, look, I just got the word, and you, my friend, are going to the All-Star Showcase.
Really?
That's right. That's right. So I'm going to need one more performance just like that one.
Oh, I definitely got you, Mr. Kelly. I'm about to be the MVP of that All-Star game.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
So am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
Low Virum. Tyson McCall. Kaya kakain muna ako, guys. Nagugutom na ako, putik. Pad muna i-stream. Gutom na ako, kain muna ako. Ay, wala palang
Horse
sounds.
buckle alongside him.
My fault, guys. Taas ko lang kumain. Luto ako, pre. Uy, tapos na.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. Goat mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual.
Damn.
Lethal.
Kala ko ganda akong casual.
Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team. Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head.
You know, like
so if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on
Ay, alam mo, 20 pa rin ang
1,
putik.
2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson.
Bilo pala to eh.
What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I like really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon, the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, you know, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Damn.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, their starting five. Joey Johnson and Jonathan Lack will make up the backcourt. Bryant Cologne as the three. Drew Robinson is at power forward, and the man in the middle is Tyson Ice McCall. So for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills at point with Jaden Moore joining him on the backcourt. Then it's Drexel Carrington and Miles Thunder Stone, along with the big man, MP. Stone. And Robinson pulls it down. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Outstanding work. Get your hand in there. Come out with a steal.
And here's McCall. Outside, it's
Turnover yun,
Johnson.
Gogi.
Pass to Lack. Shoots over Moore. The UIBL, no good that time either. And here's the West All-Stars. Outside, MP. The kick out to Mills. Return to MP. Moore with 4 to shoot. To the paint. Here's MP. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
The West with the lead. Kicks it out to Carrington. Mills. Down low.
Defensive foul. Tyson McCall. First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the West All-Stars.
And he makes both free throws. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Cologne on the outside. McCall covered by MP. Plenty of room to knock down that shot. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Back to McCall. And that one comes off the assist from Robinson.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team, one shot at a time.
MP. Good for the 5th time tonight, and he remains perfect.
You're making things far too easy for him if you let him get that deep in the post.
Agreed. You've got to do your work early and keep him out of that spot.
Now here's Cologne. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. McCall, and it's slammed in by McCall.
One of the top 20 prospects on display in this game. An impressive dunker from his height. Ice getting up above the rim.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
More shot falls.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his
Sige, ito pala
surroundings.
kalaban.
Will's looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
McCall covered by MP. The wing jumper off target, and being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's Johnson. That's good. Tyson McCall for three.
And McCall splashes it from downtown. He's a premier shooter.
MP down low, defended by McCall. MP with the bucket.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
It's Cologne on the wing. Baseline try. That's good. And so McCall picks up the assist.
Proving how effective he can be from the in-between area, Cologne's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Moore defended by Lack. Here's MP. There it goes again. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
McCall outside. Kicks it to Johnson. McCall, good.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Now here's Stone. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. It's going to be on Miles Stone.
Aggressive move to the rim. The foul saved the layup.
Really physical defense. I like it. They're not letting anything happen easily.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Schrader. Inside. Here's MP. And Pachumsky with the block.
Strong defense can make Pachumsky stand out on the club circuit. If he keeps making plays like that, his stock will only keep going up.
EYBL trailing. Pachumsky outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
The D on him, it has to be airtight. Guys, that was far from it.
Outside, MP. Pass to Schrader. Carrington. Screen by MP. Carrington shot falls. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Moore outside. Past MP. And they double up MP. Good on the bucket.
MP.
Now here's McCall. 12 points for him. Outside, it's Johnson. And out of bounds, the West All-Stars will take it.
When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like that for a while.
And the West All-Stars making a change here. Stone outside. Left side, MP. The kick to Carrington. Drains the triple.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
Outside, Robinson.
Saglit lang yung isa.
Pass to Lack. Outside, it's Johnson. Cologne. Johnson up top. To stop the run. Rebound goes to the WCBL. Outside Mills. Over Johnson. And again, the West All-Stars score. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. You can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Now here's Lack. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass over to Robinson. Out to Cologne. Over Carrington. Cologne can't hit.
And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
Now Stone. Stolen by Cologne. Here's McCall. And oh, he knocked it down for the buzzer beater. And so we wrap up the first half. The West All-Stars out in front, up by 12. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's McCall. Cologne on the outside. Off target from outside. Moore outside. It's stolen by Johnson. A one-on-one situation from 7. And there's the basket from McCall as he finishes it off.
And that's the beauty of McCall's game.
Yeah, ba't may Gmail ako ng ano? Steam. Nakakabili ko lang. Tama na, kakabili ko lang.
He knows when to pass, but he also knows when to look to score. His offensive IQ is off the charts.
Now here's Stone. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
Cologne on the outside. Oh, almost a 4-point play right there, but instead he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second team
Playing with a little bit of aggression. Kind of like that from Cologne.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second. The last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. MP with the block. The drive by Mills. Soft touch off the glass and in.
There is the speed. Mills with great ball control skills.
Outside, Lack. Kicks it to McCall. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance. Now a timeout called by EYBL.
Substitution for West All-Stars. Time called.
Here's Schrader. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Petrumsky. Well, what a battle we've seen between MP and McCall so far. They've each had their moments in this one.
You can tell there's a lot of competitive fire between these two, and they both want to get the best of each other. But for as high of a prospect as McCall is rated, MP's done a fantastic job of hanging with him in this game.
Getting points inside. That's how to make high school coaches feel good.
Here's Corrado. Stone sets the screen. And Corrado gets it to go.
The D was all over him, but they just couldn't react in time to stop that quick reverse.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Vlad Dermanenko for 3. And a great assist by Grant Tombo as that one falls.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
He gets that one to fall.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Outside, Tombo. Returns it to McCall. Good D that time from MP. Here's Corrado. Here's MP. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Drop that pass to him in the perfect spot.
Now a timeout called by EYBL.
Good timeout right there. The other team scoring at will in the paint.
right. The opposition is feasting inside. Coach knows they need to put a stop to it.
Drew Robinson. Grant Cologne.
West All-Stars on D.
Joey Johnson. Substitution.
Pass to Cologne. Johnson. Now Lack. Just 5 on the clock. Hits the trifecta.
Showing off his range. Lack drained it like it was nothing.
Carrington with it. MP defended by McCall. Mills outside. Here's MP. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Now Robinson. Kicks it to McCall. Over MP. MP with the block. Black. He's guarded by Moore. McCall's shot off the mark.
Can switching baskets make that big of a difference? It's thrown him off, and he can't get anything to fall in his half. It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
Now here's McCall. Now covered by MP. Pass to Lack. Here's Robinson. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Lack as that one falls.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Now MP. And they double up MP. And wrestling
Over yun eh.
there, but no one has possession. Instead, we'll have a jump ball.
Hindi.
Puts it up off the inbound. And he lays it up and in.
Trying to put this one out of reach. They will not let up.
That's the focus they've brought here tonight. They've been the team that just wanted it more.
Now here's Johnson. McCall from long range. Here's Robinson. Misses the baby hook. The West with the ball. They lead by 14 to the middle. MP with the look. Up and in on the layup.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Johnson with the rock. Now guarded by Mills. The turnaround Jay. And rejected by Stone.
Well, when you challenge Stone like this, he'll make you think twice next time. Excellent block.
Good.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't...
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys on the WCBL All-Star Stun, the EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah, I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning
Yes.
into a really exciting season.
Whew.
Well,
Hey!
there he is,
Hey!
the man
Watch
of the
it.
hour. Great
Good
game,
to
MP.
see you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything, you know.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Lovira mo gagi.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off.
Ay! Dire-diretso na pick.
Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming.
What the fuck is that? Team practice.
And go! Let's move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on! Let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never
Cap,
win.
no, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up! Let's go! Let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
Ba't si Breakdown ba yun? Takting yan, wala akong makuhang shots. Di plus ako putik. Di na lang ako.
Conditioning is not optional, people. Let's go, let's go! Move it! Move it, MP! Get to your spot now! Come on! Play tough, play tough! Oh, God! You're not in high school anymore, MP! You gotta play tough here, let's go! Bang that, bang that!
Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not gonna wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, Coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line them up!
Sa Paris ako putik yun.
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling?
And a twilight view of the skyline of Paris, casting its reflection on the River Seine. Welcome everyone to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Zuniga with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Nanterre Elite. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is Benoit Lambert. He's long been regarded as one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
But Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S., and we'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do, as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
And a lot of great talent on the floor in this one, but the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Now here's Portier. Pass to MP. They double team MP. They earn on the wing.
The three-pointer off the mark.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Lambert inside, covered by MP. Good from Lambert.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
And it's MP missing.
Just stay close to him. That was all the defender had to do there.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. But his agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Count it. Putting up a fight inside. Ahern manages to overcome the contact with ease.
Outside Chauvet. An open look for Marks. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Don't take your eyes off him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
Now here's Portier. He's tightly guarded. Here's MP. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line.
And what a tough finish. MP just powering through it all and getting it done.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Now here's Portier. To the paint. Here's MP. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
What intensity from MP in the paint, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Pass to Marks. Now here's Marshall. Defended by Elich.
Just 5 to shoot.
And here's Peltier.
No good with the triple. To the middle.
Elich with the bucket. And Bogey Elich might not be the player he once was, but he can still be a factor.
When the burst he used to have is replaced by his leadership on the floor, much like his twin brother Lazar, who plays for Madrid, Elich is a guy who has found success throughout the years and knows how to win.
Ahern outside. Portier.
Inside.
And MP gets it to go.
Athletic play from MP inside, getting around the traffic and finding a shot.
Pass to Lambert. Peltier.
Shoots the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They're up by 3. And quarter 2 will get underway.
And welcome back as we get set to start. Paris with the lead. And for the young players like NP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. And it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Marshall outside. Peltier. Screened by Lambert. Pass to Chauvet. And Portier. And once again off the mark by Nanterre. MP.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone.
And Paris tacks on 2 more.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as you just mentioned. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things. And the coach of this Paris FC team, Blaine Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He even spent some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
To the inside.
Rebound by Nanterre. Marshall outside. Pass to Peltier. Here's Girard.
Pulls up on the wing.
And a Chauvet missing. Now here's Ahern.
Puts up a 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
Down low.
And now Paris on the break.
What a smooth finish.
And that's why they always love seeing him on the end of those breaks.
When you have hops like that, you can finish a break.
Pass to Girard. Marchand. Here's Lambert.
Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Now Elich. Covered by Marchand.
Sadirko, good.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up 19. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Now here's Marks.
D right on him.
On there from outside. And a great assist that time
Shooter
by
pala to.
Marks.
Well, that's why many think Lambert will be drafted in the upcoming NBA draft. He's such a great shooter.
To the middle.
Here's Dumont.
And foul called as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws.
It's on Peltier.
And the first one drops.
Well, there's no doubt who's in control when Pierre Dumont is on the floor for Paris FC. There's a reason he's the captain.
Marshall outside. Screen by Lambert.
Fires from the wing.
It's hauled in by Paris.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
Pass to MP.
Knocked away.
And here's Dumont. Screen by MP.
Lets it go for 14. And the jumper is on the mark.
So the captain of this Paris FC group, the methodical Pierre Dumont.
And Dumont is kind of the guy who always keeps his cool on the court. Never gets rattled and does all the little things.
Get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him.
Then ate it up.
Bon appetit. And what touch on the finish.
Outside Elich. Pass to Ahern.
Takes the 3. It's good from long range.
He's up to his usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
Inside.
Here's Lambert. And a great assist that time by Marks.
He did so well to lead his teammate right to the ideal spot.
And it's Paris with the ball.
They have a 19-point lead.
MP.
And MP slams it in.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Marshall right side. Pass to Marks. Now Lambert.
Doesn't go for him.
Ahern outside. Here's Elich.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Playing strong inside. Elich just taking it to the defense.
And Nanterre making a change here.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Out to the wing.
Pass to Peltier. Chauvet.
Three-pointer. That shot off the mark.
MP inside. Chauvet covering. For a 3, Elich. And it's Nanterre with the rebound.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
And that one's good, Dumont.
That's just sheer will from Dumont right there. Not allowing the physical coverage to deter him.
Gerard, covered by MP. Some solid D there from MP.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Ahern, no good. Nanterre with the ball. Pass to Marshall. Back to Chauvet.
To stop the drought.
And once again off the mark by Nanterre.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part, it gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
Here's Marshall.
Tambak benching ko ang putik.
Shot clock at 6. The shot.
And once again off the mark by Nanterre.
Tipped at the end of the third quarter. A huge lead, and this one may already have been decided.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Running away with this one. And
we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set. And a new group getting ready for Nanterre. And Paris FC basket, call time. Here's Lambert. Oh, and the jam by Lambert! And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Outside Chauvet. Pass to Marks. Screen by Lambert.
lets it go from deep.
And it's MP with the rebound.
Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
And just give him any bit of space and it's automatic tonight.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
And it's Nanterre with the rebound.
His finishing ability, it leaves a lot to be desired. He needs to take it to the hoop with conviction.
Fast break Paris. Here's Peyron. Out of bounds. It'll go to Nanterre.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys.
Pass to Marchand. Out of bounds. It'll be Paris ball.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's MP. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And Nanterre lead with possession. Outside Marks. Screen by Lambert.
To the inside.
Jam by Lambert.
Well, at almost 7 feet tall, Lambert can certainly hammer it home, especially when he's given ideal positioning.
To the paint. Here's MP. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. And he is 9 for 13 so far.
He's just feeling it. He's terrific at shooting it from the field.
Pass to Marks. Back to Chauvet.
And he's going for the alley-oop.
This had come earlier. They might have been able to get back into it.
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Yeah, where was this earlier?
Here's Matt. Chauvet covering.
Here's MP.
Out of bounds. It'll go to Nanterre. And here's Marks. Peltier outside. Chauvet.
The 3 is up.
They get it back. Marks for 3.
Doesn't go that time. Now here's Zadirko.
Chauvet covering. MP outside. And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team.
Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting?
Yeah, for sure. I'm playing against professionals.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a fluke?
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning. I've made no secret that I want to play in the...
Lo biro. Install ko na yung ano, Stranding to.
Put a little something in your ear, okay?
Install na ako ng ano. That's trending. Nakakatawa to. Tagal pa to. 3 minutes. Yeah. Ba't ganito yung Twitter?
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other.
That's my boy.
Something.
5 reasons Tom Holland is the worst Spider-Man.
Homecoming is dark. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind.
I was something sparked in my brain,
Yeah.
and significantly, I became
Maybach? You do? Don't make me come over there.
on their short form content. Significantly speaking, is where kind of like TV, except on the platform Twitch, and then I significantly posted it on. I felt horrible. It was significantly significantly, I'm gonna make it.
So that you're vulnerable.
People significantly, they love whatever you want. Okay, significantly speaking, you can be to do it.
Yeah. don't
Okay,
make me
significantly
upset
speaking,
you.
I will do it.
Okay.
I want to accomplish a lot of new things. Significantly, I want to be a boxer, but yeah.
Significantly, I'm stealing your word.
Oh yeah, my favorite word.
It's your favorite word? I'm going to make it mine now, too. All right?
Incredible.
Significantly.
Previous Sequid-related catastrophes, I think we all agree that I had absolutely nothing to do with this particular disaster. Right? Friendly and forgiving chums of mine?
Never gonna happen, man.
This is serious, Shapesmith.
This is fruit punch. Would you like some?
Significantly. Poink. Try.
Significantly speaking.
Social media career.
Okay na muna yun guys. Thanks. Out naman ako.